Hello folks, welcome along to the ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet. Now, I did say last time we were going to come back fairly soon after we left off. We've not done that. We've gone quite a way into the future, 2, maybe 3 months ahead, just to kind of see how things have kind of panned out at Bashley. We've not got a new job yet, but we have been looking around. There's been some interesting jobs that have come up, and we've applied for 1 or 2 of them, but yet to actually secure anything. In terms of how things have been going at Bashley, it's been interesting, and it's been kind of hard to figure out quite why we are where we are. But let's dive into it, and we'll talk through everything. So, today we're going to be playing 16th placed Hamworthy Villa, away from home. On the face of it, it's a game that we might have got a victory, but you can see we are currently sitting in 12th, and which is a fairly disappointing run of Hull out of the first 11 games, just 14 points. Which is super disappointing considering how we thought things might go after we won the very first game. But it's not been all bad, and in fact there's been lots and lots of positives this season, and I think the reason things haven't gone quite as well as they should have done is because we've been relying too much on one individual. So this is what the results have been like since that win over White Ensign. We started out with a 3-0 home loss against Northampton on Chenex. What is that a name? There is no way we deserve to lose this 3-0, but that's what happened. And it worried me, as did the very next match, a 2-1 loss against Cheshunt. We didn't look good. We got a goal from the Greek lad Spyros Avgustousidis, but that was all we had. We did follow that up with a better performance against Rust Hall in the FA Cup. We took it to extra time after going 2-0 down. De La Mare and Howarth got goals, and then away from home we played really well in this game. Joseph Akindi got us back into it. They had a player sent off, as you can see, but they still managed to score, and it was a little bit disappointing that they were down to 10 men and we couldn't make the most of it. We did have a penalty miss, as you can see, from Dan Howarth, so we probably should have done a little bit better. But after that, we've only lost 1 league game, and what are we, like two months beyond that? Great win away against Leeton Town, who were bottom of the table, I think, at the time. Nagy and Akendi are 2 youngsters, and then we went on a run of games against teams who are quite high up the table. A 1-1 draw here against High Flying Winchester. Peter Carter with a goal. Away at Potter's Bar, it was 1-1. Richard Knoll with a goal. Carshalton next up, it's a Kinde with a goal. And then we played Stratford in the trophy, FA Trophy, beat them. Nagy and Akindi with a late goal. So into the next round of the FA Trophy. We did lose in that against Wroxham a little bit later, but again played well in that match, just didn't get the result. Akande getting the goal in there again. Couple of losses in between those games, or a couple of poor performances. Northwood, a draw here, late goal from De La Mare, and then we lost at home against Berkhamsted, who are struggling in the league, 3-1. Peter Carter with our goal, but very, very disappointing. We then went back, so you can probably see in the East that we've played Nagy quite a lot, and he was getting so many chances, but he was missing a huge amount of these chances, and I think it was just getting to him. It was just, the more chances he got, the worse he was, really. He was getting in all these great positions, just didn't know what to do with it. So we took him out the firing line, and you can see here Richard Knoll came back in, and we beat West Side, who are top of the league, 2-1. Great performance. Richard Knoll and Max Ryan coming in to renew their partnership. Home against Tadley Kaliva, beat them 2-0. Even again, another player sent off the opposition, but we weren't able to make the most of it. Max Ryan with the goals, and Richard Knoll not doing that well there. Home against Tunbridge Wells in the Velocity Cup first round. I think this is a Isthmian League match. We won that. Max Ryan with a couple of goals and Frankie Monk. But then we've brought back Akindi into this, or Nagy into the side. against Uxbridge and beat them 2-0. Nagy and Ryan with the goals. So actually we're playing all right. We're not conceding huge amount of goals. We're just not scoring enough, and we are creating chances, which is very pleasing. We're just not scoring enough of them. I've been pretty happy with the way we're playing, and I really feel we're not far away from a decent run of form. And I think maybe at the end here, maybe we're just kind of finding that at the minute. Fingers crossed. We will see. One slightly weird thing, you'll notice we are in the Isthmian League, which is not the league we were in last time. I think it was the Southern League we were in. We have moved across to this league, and I think it's to do with geography. I remember when Burton were in at this sort of level, we did move leagues now and again. I think it was due to geography. I did think the club had to agree to it, but we weren't actually asked. We just moved. So it's a whole bunch of new teams that we are playing, which is more interesting. So in terms of jobs, there was Billericay Town was one job that was up there. You can see Bury are up there, but they were insecure and 22nd and really struggling. I think that's just asking for trouble, to be perfectly honest. So we are just waiting at the minute for the perfect job to come up. And at the minute, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going at Bashley. And you can look at some of the jobs who are insecure. There's a hell of a lot of them here. Bexhill, Boldmere, St Michael's there, Brimsker and Thrupp. And it goes on. Bristol MFs, we could go back there. Bridson Ropes, Burnham Ramblers, lots and lots of clubs potentially we might end up at in the future. St Blasey Town. Is that an S or is that a B? I'm not sure. Anyway, but as things stand, I'm fairly happy with the way things are going, and I'm intrigued to see whether we can actually push into the playoffs, because I genuinely believe we're playing the best football we've played in all the seasons we've been here. We're just not seeing the results necessarily. Transfers, we have brought a couple more players, or one more player in. You can see here Ray Lynch has literally just walked through the door. Someone to give us a little bit more going forward, but very, very fast player who can play on the right side, and I think that might be a good thing. Was at Mangotsfield last season and scored 22 goals for them, so I'm looking forward to bringing him off the bench. Okay folks, let's go and play this game, see how we do. Are we going to keep this very good run going? So, team that we're going to be starting with, we're going to have Ryan and Nagy up top with the Greek lad just behind them. Monk, Mills and Carter in midfield, and the back line of Sharple, Stewart, Tijani and Howarth, Hollard in goal. I think it's a decent side, pretty happy with what we've got. And yeah, fingers crossed we can cause some chaos to the opposition, and you'll probably see us not being very good in front of goal. Nagy, we're bringing him in, playing him out. He's just not playing all the time now, and that's, I think, kind of important. So early we get Nagy's got the ball here. Lovely little header. He's won a heck of a lot of headers, which is most of the reason why he's playing so much. Carter, it's in. That's a lovely ball in. It's Ryan. Oh, it's just wide. Ryan perhaps should have found the bottom corner with that. Great opening there. Great chance. Well, it's pretty even this game. The ball goes in. Hollard, he does clear it well. Who's going to get to that? There, the midfielder just beats Ryan to it. And Sagar, it's just gone wide. It's a good header. Probably 1-1 in terms of the quality of chances, but 36 minutes on the clock. We just need to do enough here. Tijani, that is a risky ball, but he finds Ryan. Very nicely done. Nagy's through. You're going to see the quality of this guy's finishing. He's just straight into Bedwell's hands, but he does offer us something. He really does. So half time, 0-0. I think it's a pretty even game. Not much in it at all. We're going to continue with the same team. We'll see whether we can just nick a goal, maybe. Chance here for the Hanwith. Hanwith? Off the top. Lovely little free kick that was. Chance for us though. Carter with a corner. And it's cleared. It's into Nagy. Oh, what you doing, mate? That was dreadful bit of play from Nagy there. Come on, make the challenge. I'm slightly concerned about this. Oh, it's again beautiful bit of play, and we're going to turn it around here. Ryan into Nagy. He loses the ball. Oh, the ball was through then. It sort of just bounces off him. The amount of times we've seen this, just poor control over the top, makes me wonder why I bother at all. Here's Avgustidis. Oh, Carter got in there, but didn't quite get in there, did he? Oh, that's very nicely done. And it's gone in. And that is not what I wanted. Right, couple of changes. Delamere is coming on the left side, and Lynch is coming on to make his debut. Delamere we just throw on anywhere and just see what he does. He's a lunatic. Just keep him at arm's length. He's not the player I thought he was going to be perfectly honest. He's a bit of a liability. Here they go, off the bar again. They've looked. I've got to be honest. They've looked better than we have in this second half. It's disappointing. We're not really coming to our own yet. This isn't really representative of how we've been playing. And again, it's a lovely ball through us. Oh, it's gone through. 2-0. Oh, nuts. Well, you're supposed to be seeing the good match, and it's turned out it's a crap performance. Come on, is there a way back into this? It doesn't look it at the minute. So we've got the ball. Sharples plays it forward. It's Ryan. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, too many misses. Here's another chance here. Ryan's been very good recently. So it's frustrating to see him miss a chance, because he had a good few of those where he's... What are you doing? What? Who was that? And why did you just stop? Right, we're putting a Kande on now, he's quite effective for a youngster. I didn't really talk about him, but he's basically come through our youth team. Very, very solid player. And again, we've lost it, and it's... Yeah, we're not... This is not the play. This is not the team that's been playing for the last month. This is really poor compared to what we've seen before. And I haven't switched the game off this time. This is just throwing a crap performance in for the fun of it. Come on, at least get a goal. That's nicely done. Delamere. The chaos bringer. Here's Carter. Get Carter. Lynch. Oh, his first game. And Ray Lynch finds the bottom corner. A lovely strike. Right, that's better. Right, another 2, please. Nice play, though, here. Carter. Lynch, no one on him. Just make some space, and you're not stopping that. Well, here's Mills. Howarth. Oh, that's well cleared. And again, just look a little bit lost at the back. They're coming forward with... I mean, that's the thing. They're coming forward with so many players. Yeah. In terms of what we're going to be doing, we're going to continue looking for jobs. I'm going to play forward again, probably quite away, and we'll see how things go. Here's Mills, maybe. Is there a chance here for Mills? Oh, it's in. It's 4-2. I mean, there's lots of goals here. This is, I think, the most amount of goals we've conceded in a match. But yeah, we're going to go forward and we'll see what we can find. And if we do have a job offer and it looks like it's not going to work out this season with Bashley, then we will come back at that point and we'll have a look at the new club, baby. Delamere from distance chips it in. It's 4-3 to Johnny. My God, I think it's too little, too late. But my God, that's a lovely little ball over, and Tijani does well there. I think that might be his first of the season, and that's it. Okay, we lost 4-3. Bit of a crazy game, and the second half we were dreadful. We were truly dreadful, but they scored pretty much everywhere they had a chance in the second half. To be fair, as did we. And no one really did anything in the first half, so that's the way of it. Okay, folks, not the match I wanted to show you, but it is the match that you saw. So we sit still in 12th. We're 6 points above the drop zone, but still not a huge distance away. It's just 7 points away from up there. I think this is a one-off. I didn't really feel we were playing as well as we have done in the past, so I'm gonna just put that down to a bad performance, and hopefully we'll come back and we'll be a little bit closer to that top 5 next time, or we'll be at a new club, one of the two. In terms of where we will come back, it's a hard one to be certain. Maybe something like this game at home against Cheshunt might be the one, and that will put us, or even, no, we've just done Hanworthy Villa, haven't we? Can't do that one again. Or maybe a get away against Uxbridge, somewhere around here, I think. Anyway, folks, apologies we haven't moved clubs, but as you can see, there's really not a lot of clubs to move to at the minute. Bury is not a good option. This, you see how poorly they're doing. They've got 8 points at the minute. They are rock bottom of the division. I'm just struggling with that. I don't think, I mean, we could get out of it, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm probably going to have played on from there, but yeah, I'm not sure it's the right move at this point. We've got time, haven't we? We've got time to find the right job. We will put an offer in whenever we see the right job appear. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time, where we may be at a new club. We may not be. We may be kind of up there in the playoffs. Fingers crossed, hopefully. We need to play better than that, though. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.